Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to solve some problems, placement problems, and the problem is replace all odd elements with min element and all even elements with max element. So given an array, from that array, we have to replace all the odd elements with minimum element, and we have to replace all the even elements with maximum element. So let's try to understand this with an example. So later we will try to solve what are the problems that are there in this program, and we will try to solve them. So the min, for example, if you take this array is having 3, 9, 2, 7, 4. For example, if these are the elements that the array is having, and in this array what we have to do is we have to identify first. In order to solve this problem, what we have to identify is first we have to identify the min element and maximum element. So the minimum element is 2, so just by seeing we can say that it is 2, and the maximum element is 9. Now what we have to do is, so what the final output is going to be is all the odd elements. What is the min element? Min element is 2 and max element is 9. So now what we have to do is all the odd elements with min element, or odd elements means it is 3, 9 and 7. So all these odd elements are to be changed with, or to be replaced with minimum element. So it is 2, 2, and all the even elements, so these are the 2 even elements, these are to be replaced with 9 and 9 means maximum element. So this is the final output of the array. So this is how the array should look like at the end, and this is the code given. So now what we will do is we will try to see one by one, and we will try to understand the logic, and at the same time we will try to identify the mistakes within this. So the first one is replace min and max, and this is the size of the array. In our case it is 5. Size of the array is 5, and this the array itself. So this entire array is getting stored in this variable. So it is fine. Now int is equal to I. Int I has been declared. If size is greater than 0, so this is the given code. So from this code we have to make the necessary mistakes. We have to identify the mistakes, and we have to make the necessary changes. So here, if size is greater than 0 means if the size of the array is greater than 0, then only we have to solve it. If all the elements, or if there are no elements, and if the size of the array is 0 means there is no array. So we are not going to do nothing. So this condition is furthered. And the next one is if max is equal to a dot 0. So in order to find the max and min and max element, first we have to find the min and max element, right? So in order to find min and max element, we have to consider one of the element as the min and one of the element as max. So what the programmer is doing is, here he is considering the 0th element as the min element, max element, and the 0th element as the max element, min element. So this is what they are doing. Int max is equal to a of 0. Max is equal to a of 0, but this is not the way the things are to be represented. In order to access the elements of an array, we have to use square brackets, and this is for dot operator is for to access the structure members. Okay, so it is ARR of 0. This is the change that we have to do. So this has to be replaced with, and this one is ARR of 0. Okay, so the next for loop, now we have assigned min and max. So this is our array. Okay, and we have identified the min and max. What is the value stored in min? It is 2. So sorry, we have considered the value of min and max. Max is equal to a of 0, which is 3, and min is equal to, in order to identify the min and max among the elements of the array, we have considered them to, we have first assumed that the max element is 3 and min element is 3. Okay, that is done. So this for loop from here to here, we are going to identify the min and max element. So this for loop is going to start from 0th element and it is going to iterate till the end of the array, which is size. Okay, size is 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the iterations that are made by this for loop, and there is no need to change anything. This is fine, and this is also fine. If max is less than array of AR of 1, array element I means 0. So what this statement stating is max is 3, and if it is less than ARR of I, which is 3, is it less than? No, it is not. And else if, so here this is the point that we have to consider. If and else if, why not else? Generally we think that it is else. No. So else if means in the one single iteration we are solving both the min and max. For that, so this is considered, and after that this has to be considered. Here the min is equal to 3. Okay, min is equal to 3 greater than ARR of I. ARR of I means here the value of I is equal to 0. The first iteration value of I is equal to 0. So this is 3. So indexes we will write here. Okay, 0th element means it is 3. So is it true? No, it is not true. They are equal. So what it is going to do, max is equal. So we are not going to come into this, or either we are not going to come into this else if section. So we are going to solve. So why this else if is taken, that is very important to understand. Why else if is taken is we want to solve both the conditions at the same time to identify the min and max and min. Okay, so next, in the next iteration, I is equal to 1. Here max remains the same. There are no changes in the max element. ARR of I means here it is 1. ARR of 1 means 9. So this will get replaced with 9. Similarly here also this will get replaced with 9. Now we are going to check this condition. Is max less than ARR of I? Is 3 less than 9? Yes, it is true, which means that there are some elements. We have identified an element which is greater than the existing max element. The existing max element is 3. We have identified an element which is greater than the existing element, so which is 9. So ARR of 9, I means 9 is assigned to max. The new max element is 9. Get this point. Again we have to identify whether this is going to be the minimum element or not with the existing element. So is it true? No, it is not true. 3 is greater than 3 greater than 9? Okay, min element is 3 and ARR of I is equal to 9. Is 3 greater than 9? No, it is not. So 3 is not greater than 9. So we are going to come out of this one, and again the loop will get iterated. So it is going to be 2. I is equal to 2. So we are pointing to this element. Now we are going to take 2. ARR of 2 is going to be 2. Okay. So now the changes are ARR of I is equal to 2, and this max element has been changed from 3 to 9 in the previous iteration. Min element is remaining the same. Is 9 less than 2? Is it true? No, it is not. Is 3 here? It is also 2. Is 3 less than 2? Yeah. Is 3 greater than 2? Yes, 3 is greater than 2, which means that we have identified, this is true means we have identified an element which is less than. So that is the reason why. So if the existing minimum element is greater than the element that we are searching at that particular point of time, which means that is the minimum element. This is true means the min element is, the min is going to be changed with ARR of 2, which is in this case it is 2. So the new min element is 2. Okay, so the maximum element is, as of now, at this point of time, it is 9, and the minimum element is 2. Okay, again the iteration here, the third iteration. So what we have to identify, we are not going to find we are going to so there are any mistakes in the code or not. So it is working fine means there are no mistakes. It is going to identify. So the max element has been identified and the min element has been identified. So with this we can stop our iteration, or we move very fast. So now the new element is 9 and here it is 7. So is it true? No, it is not. And the min element, the new min element is 2 and here it is 7. So is it true? 2 greater than 7. Is it true? No, 2 is less than 7. So again the iteration here, the value of I is equal to 3 has been done and the next one is 4. So the last element is 4 itself, 4. So 4 and 4. Is 9 less than 4? No, 9 is greater than 4. Is 2 greater than 4? No, 2 is less than 4. So the max element and min element has been identified. So there are no mistakes within this code. Everything is fine. No need to make any corrections. Only corrections we have done so far is these two corrections. Okay, so the next part of the code. So here we have identified, okay, let's write this. We have identified the max and min. Now this part of the code, is going to replace the array. So let's take the array again here for a better understanding. It is 3 2 9. Sorry, this is not the array, I think so. Okay, the array elements are 3 9 2 7 4. Okay, the elements are 3 9 2 7 4. 0th element 1 2 3 4, and the max element is 9 and min element is 2. So these are the elements. Now this for loop, what this for loop is going to do is, this for loop is going to iterate again. The entire array will get iterated and it is going to change the even elements. It is going to change the even odd elements with what is the question? It is going to change, replace odd elements with minimum element, odd elements with minimum element, and even elements with maximum element. So it is very simple. The logic is we have to do the modulus division. Each element we are going to consider and we are going to do modulus division. If it is equal to 0 means it is an even element. If it is not equal to 0 means it is odd element. So we are going to replace that with max and min. So the same code. So nothing is wrong here. So ARR of I mod 2. So for example, if you take this, it is going to produce an modulus division. It is going to produce a remainder of 1. Is 1 equal to 0? No, it is not. So else part will get executed, means this is odd number. So this is false means this is odd number. This will get replaced with min. Okay, similarly this is also odd number, so this will get replaced with min. This is even number. So here ARR of 3 in the third iteration, ARR of 2, mod 2 is going to produce an output of 0. 2 mod 2 is 0. So this is equal. ARR of 2 is going to be replaced with maximum. This will get replaced with maximum. Similarly here, this will get replaced with 2 because it is odd number, and this will get replaced with 9 because it is even number. So this is the final output, 2 2 9 2 9. Okay, all the even numbers, all the odd numbers in the array are replaced with minimum element, and all the even numbers in the array are replaced with maximum element. So there are no mistakes, only two mistakes are there. That is the array declaration. So overall the logic is fine and it is working fine. Okay, so now this is all about replacing the min and max elements. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. and if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.